Okay, so we've got a farmer building a 4-section pen against the wall of an existing building. So here's a diagram showing that out. So it's sectioned off 4 different places. And she's got 120 total meters of fencing. What's the maximum area and what's the length and width? So this wall right here is an existing wall that we've got. So we need to build around 3 sides and then divide it into the 4 sections. So if this side here is our length, this long side, then here and here are width. These 3 inside walls are also equivalent to W in the length. So we've got to come up with 2 equations. Our first equation, we're looking for maximum area. So I need an equation that's got area in it, which is always L times W. Okay, my second equation, I'm going to use this 120 total meters of fencing. So that's the perimeter of the pen. So 120 is equal to L plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 W's. Okay, now I isolate one variable in this equation, sub it into my equation for area. So if I isolate L, I get 120 minus 5 W's. So I'm going to sub equation 2 into equation 1. So my new equation is going to be area equals 120 minus 5W times W. So this is the hard part. Now I can multiply this out and complete the square to solve. So if I multiply these, I get 120W minus 5W squared. Okay, I'm going to rewrite that in standard form so I can go ahead and complete the square. So we're going to get negative 5W squared plus 120W plus my C value is 0. Okay, now from this point we can complete the square, factor out a 5. Oops, sorry. Factor out our 5, so we get minus 24W plus 0. Find that magic number. So negative 24 divided by 2 and square it, and we get 144. Okay, multiply to remove this from the bracket. Negative 5 times negative 144 gives us positive 720. And if we factor here, my 2 factors are going to be W minus 12 and W minus 12. So I can write that as W minus 12 squared plus 720. So my vertex is 12 and 720. Max area is that Y value. So it's 720 meters squared. My width is the X value in the equation. W represented the X. So width is 12 meters. And the length, we go back to this original equation here. Remember that length is 120 minus 5W. So length is 120 minus 5W, 5 times 12, and we get 60 meters for the length.